This is hand hygiene with warm water. That's really nice. And then I'm gonna do it for about 15 to 20 seconds. Washing my cuticles in between my fingers. Make sure I get my wrists. Using a lot of friction. And just rinse it off, making sure I don't touch the sides of the sink, so it's contaminated. And then I'm going to grab a paper towel. Dry my hands off. And I'm going to turn the sink water off with the paper towel and dispose of it. Okay, hand hygiene. Gonna make the water warm but not hot. Got some soap. I'm gonna scrub inside my fingers, under my cuticles, under my fingernails. I'm also gonna get my wrists. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sing happy birthday because it's my birthday. Use a lot of friction. I'm going to rinse them and make sure that my hands do not touch the side of the sink. Paper towels. Make sure that my hands are completely dry. Turn the water off. And discard.
Hi Frankie, my name's Darian and this is Abby and we'll be your nurses today. We're going to give you a bed bath and help you go to the bathroom.
Alright. Frankie, first I'm going to have you state your first and last name and your date of birth for me, please. Alright, great job. And we're going to pull the curtains for privacy right away. And then because of the bacteria on the curtains, we'll want to do hand hygiene again as well.
Frankie, do you have any allergies that you know of?
Nope. Great. Alright, we're going to make sure the bed wheels are locked, and we're also going to move the bed to work up so that for working position, just to help me and Darian save our backs. We're also going to put gloves on.
Alright, Frankie, do you have to go to the bathroom? Yep, perfect.
Alright. Frankie, is there anything that you'd like to assist with you would like to assist us with today during your bed bath? Nope. Alright. We're also going to put the side rails down because me and Darian are both fed.
Make sure I watch out for her O2 tubing and her IV tubing. Alright, Frankie, you're going to roll my way and Abby's going to slide the bedpan underneath you. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we'll lay you back down. Perfect. Alright, I know it's not very comfortable, but only just a little bit. Yep. And I would put the call light down and let her use the call light when she's done. Also, this O2 tubing usually stays in better when it's not on a bandage.
And we'll make sure that it's behind her ears and stuff. And also, we're going to put the side rails up and bed in lowest position because we are leaving the room. Alright, and then we are both going to take our gloves off and do hand hygiene because we are leaving the room. Alright, and then Frankie called us back in, so we come back in and do hand hygiene again.
We're going to put fresh gloves on. Alright, Frankie, we'll get you rolled over. How are you doing?
Alright, we're going to put the bed back up as well. Alright, so you flip her towards you and I'll grab the back.
Yep. Alright, Frankie, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, generally I would have a washcloth or something so that I could wipe her after she's done going to the bathroom. And then I'm going to take this to the bathroom and measure it. Alright. Then I come back in and I'd obviously do hand hygiene after doing that. And I would also get new gloves because we're about to start the bed bath. And it was fine that the side rails were down because Darian was there the whole time.
Alright, Frankie, we're gonna take your sheets off. It might get a little cold for a second, but we're gonna put a bed blanket on you. Holy cow. A bath blanket so we keep you warm while you're in your bath. And we're gonna do our best to conserve resources, so because we can still use this, we will still use it again. But the sheet is now dirty, so we need to get a new sheet.
So this bath blanket is just for warmth and so she can stay covered while we give her a bath, making her feel comfortable.
And then we'll throw this in the linen basket.
Yeah, it would be a linen basket.
Yeah, a linen basket. Make sure she's covered at all times for privacy and for warmth.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the face. We would fill this up with soap and water and we would test the temperature on our wrist just to make sure that it wasn't too hot and it wasn't too cold.
Put some in the water. And then we're going to start with the face.
We're gonna start with the eyes, go in and out and get the cheeks as well. And then we're gonna flip our washcloth back. Go forehead and we're gonna make sure we get behind the ears and be really careful with the ears because the O2 tubing, we want to assess the skin and make sure that it's alright.
We're also going to clean the O2 tubing to make sure that there's proper flow to her nose.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll put that back on.
Alright, and then we're gonna put these washcloths away and we're gonna take her gown off. Oh, that goes in the linen basket. We're gonna make sure Frankie is covered the whole time, or do our best to make sure she's as covered as she can be.
And usually the gowns have snaps on, so I don't usually have to thread the IV tubing through it, but in this case I do, just to make sure it comes off properly.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and this goes in the linen basket as well because it's dirty. Alright. And now we're gonna put the big bath towels under her arms, just so that the water doesn't get all over the bed. How are you doing, Frankie? Great. So we're gonna grab new washcloths.
And then we're going to start with the fingers, and we're going to work our way up to promote circulation. And we're folding our towel over each place. After we clean the arm, we'll move to abdomen and chest. Oh, we have to pat dry the arms before anything. That way it promotes skin safety. There we go. And then move those down to the legs after we're done with the abdomen and chest.
We're gonna start with the chest, and we're gonna make sure that we both get underneath of the breast.
And around towards the armpit. And then we'll also get her abdomen as well.
Alright, and also with the arms, we would ask Frankie, would you like some deodorant today? Yep, okay, great. I like to smell good too.
And we'll move the towels down towards Frankie's legs. Frankie, are you staying warm? Yeah, perfect.
Good.
The warm water feels good, I know.
We're gonna keep trying to keep her covered as much as possible. Alright, so now we'll have new washcloths.
And we'll again start with the toes and move our way up towards the center of the body, promoting skin circulation. Or promoting
Skin circulation.
same thing. Alright,
right, and we're also gonna pat dry her feet as well, just like we did with the arms. Just to help keep the skin prevent friction.
Also, while we are doing the bed bath, we're looking for lesions. Of course, Frankie has a huge one that we're just gonna ignore.
We're also going to assess for pressure ulcers, especially in the heels, the elbows, the coccyx, and then the shoulder blades too.
We can pull these out from underneath her. Frankie, you still doing okay?
And then these will go in the hamper. Thanks, Darian. All right, we're going to start with perineal care. So I'm going to grab a new washcloth. Right, like what we learned in class, we go 3 times, so I'm going to do the outside. And flip it. And do the other side. And flip it again. And do the middle. Alright.
I'll let that air dry.
Alright, and so since I did perineal care, we would get new water. I would change my gloves and I would do hand hygiene.
And since I'm still by the bedside, but you can leave the side rails down.
And then like I said, I would get new water. Check temperature again with our wrist.
Put soap in there.
Put soap in there. Good.
So we're gonna roll her your way.
Alright,
And then I'm gonna do the back.
I'm gonna go on 3. Okay. Ready, Frankie? 1, 2, 3.
And I'm gonna start with her back, and I'm gonna start from the bottom and go up to promote circulation as well. Also, I'm gonna put some lotion in my hand and give her a quick back rub.
Also going from the bottom towards the head to promote circulation as well. It also feels really good for them.
Yes.
Bed baths should be relaxing for the patients. So.
And then I will grab another washcloth for the perineal care. And just like the front, we start with the side, go to the other side, and then right down the middle. Perfect. And if you want to roll her this way,
Alright, are you still doing okay, Frankie?
and I'm going to change my
Right.
gloves, do hand hygiene, and then I can dump the water at this time, or I can wait till the end, whichever I'm feeling. Now we are going to, new gown first?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
We'll put the new gown on her, and then we'll get her bed sheets changed.
Actually, maybe let's do the new gown at the end.
You got
That sounds good. Yeah. We'll keep her covered in the. She likes the bath blanket, so we're gonna
Yes.
keep a bath blanket on her for a little bit.
Alright, so I will have you roll her your way.
Okay? Frankie, we're gonna roll you my way again on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. And I'm just gonna roll these sheets up, trying to keep the fold.
And we're always assessing for the O2 tubes and the NG tubes as well, making sure they're not getting caught on anything.
And one thing we need to worry about when we are putting on new bedding is not shaking it, because it causes bacteria to fly everywhere. And we definitely don't want that, even though it may be the easiest thing to do.
How are you doing, Frankie? Good.
Also, in an actual hospital, bed sheets fit a lot better than they do in the lab. We've learned that already. I get to get in the actual environment to have a fitted bed sheet and not a loose bed sheet. And I'm gonna roll this up right next to it. Just keeping them separate. And I'm also gonna put down an absorbent pad in case she is incontinent at all.
You're doing great, Frankie.
Almost done. And then I'm also going to throw a new pillowcase on this pillow. Again, making sure that I do not shake or put it against my chest, because my chest is yes, that's considered a mess. Everything's contaminated in a clean hospital. Frankie, you still doing alright?
Good to hear.
Almost done.
All right, Frankie, we're gonna roll you back over now, all right? 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're gonna roll you Darian's way, okay?
On the count of 3. 1, 2. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take all these dirty bed sheets.
And I'm doing my best to keep Frankie covered, even though it's not the most ideal situation.
And these would go in a linen basket. So now I'll take the clean linens, along with the absorbent pad.
Frankie, you still doing all right? Perfect. We're almost done with the sheets. This is probably the most uncomfortable thing of the bed bath, so we want to make sure our patient's okay with every step we're taking.
The pillowcase would go in the linen basket as well. All right, Frankie, we're ready to roll you back over.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Feeling all right? Good. Okay, so now we're gonna put on a new gown on her.
I don't necessarily need new gloves, but just in case she is still wet anywhere when we put the gown on, I prefer to have gloves on.
Alright, so here I'll set that there. Doing our best to keep her covered as much as we can during this process.
Again, I will have to thread the IV tubing through her gown.
Good.
And then we would tie it behind her.
Or snap it, whatever. Either way. Alright. Doing great, Frankie. Let's grab the new sheet as well. Whoops, I would stay at the side of the bed. Wouldn't actually go down there.
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep it off of her.
Hey.
We're trying to keep her warm as much as possible, Frankie, but get the big fitted sheet on as soon as possible.
Again, not shaking these sheets either. Alright. And we're also going to go ahead and put Ted hose on her. These I'm going to take my gloves off.
Yeah.
I would do hand hygiene because I'm taking my gloves off.
And then now we're going to put clean Ted hose on her. Alright, Frankie, Ted hose is not always fun to put on, so
Bear with us
sorry.
here.
And the biggest thing about Ted hose is you want to make sure there's no kinks at all, along with the bed sheets. That way there's no skin lesions that form at the hospital.
Alright, and sometimes there are Ted hose that go up to here and some of them go all the way up, up on the thigh. So we just have to, you know, do it as they come.
Frankie, would you like the unicorn socks? Yes, of course. the
Aw.
unicorn socks. And these are non-skid socks, so if she does have to get out of bed, then she can just get out of bed in these and she'll be fine.
Again, making sure that there are no wrinkles in her sheets.
Again,
to
if
help
we
with
had
skin.
actual fitted sheets, it would work a lot better.
Alright. Frankie doing okay?
Make sure she's got room at the toes.
Alright, and do you want to grab the comforter? Put it down there.
And this is the same one we had earlier because we were concerning our resources. Do I have this on there? It's very large. Yeah.
No.
No, I don't.
No, other way.
It's alright. Sorry, Frankie.
I'm sure that feels better now that you're all clean.
There you go, Frankie. You got your O2 tubing still in. And then we will do military corners just because it looks super nice.
You love it. 1, 2, 3.
So,
Alright, and we also want to make sure during this part that there is more than enough room for Frankie's feet right here. Alright, then we put her side rails back up for her. All right, and we're gonna start on oral hygiene. So we'll put gloves on. And Abby's gonna brush her teeth today, and I'm gonna do the dentures. Oh, I guess we necessarily wouldn't need the side rails up, would we?
No, but we can't have.
All right, here I'll give you the dentures. All right.
It's kind of nice to have the side rails up, especially when we're
Down
above it.
here. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put toothpaste on here. And I'd also, if it's a real hospital, I'd bring her a glass of water with this as well. Just gonna brush your teeth here, Frankie, all right?
That's a lot more difficult than I actually.
There you go. And then I'd hand her a cup of water. Frankie, I'd like you to swish it all around in your mouth and spit it out in here for me, please. Thank you. Alright, there you go.
And then, so normally I would be in a sink and I would take a washcloth and I'd put it in the bottom of the sink. That just protects it in case I drop the dentures and it's not going to break in the sink. And then usually dentures have like Fixodent in it and stuff to just make sure the teeth are stuck in there. And so I want to make sure I scrub that out of there in the little rims. And I also just want to rub or wash the teeth in circles, just like you do on your normal teeth. And then I will rinse it off with like warm water because hot water and cold water can ruin the dentures. And then I would do it to the same to the bottom teeth as well.
And we're gonna go ahead and give Frankie a little bit of a hairstyle here.
And I will do hand hygiene.
Making her feel better. You look good, Frankie. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take my gloves off and do hand hygiene as well. Alright, so now that we're done with our bed bath, changing of sheets, and our oral care, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the bed back in the lowest position for Frankie. Frankie, here's your call. If you need anything, please call us. Press the red button. What are you going to do if you need us? Press the red button. Awesome. Great. All right. So we're bed's in the lowest position. The bed wheels are locked.
Yep.
We have our bed mats. Yep.
Call light, and we also set bed alarm for her as well.
And side rails are up as well.
Yep. Frankie, do you need anything else before we leave today? Nope.
All right. So this is the point where we would come and we would pick up everything that we brought in with us. We want to leave the room as clean as possible, or as clean as it was when we came in here. All right, and after, or when you leave the room, we would do hand hygiene as well.